Hey, welcome, punks. This is the Punkery Show live from the best city in the world, the city that no one can have one single bad word to say about because it is the best city in the world, San Fierro.
City of Hartford?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hartford's a snithole, but we're here in San Fierro with your hosts, Rashawn and Kesh. So right now it is raining like snit right now, so if you hear stuff in the background, usually there's a fan in the background because it's hot as balls over here, but it's been raining bigly. So if you hear rain, then think of it as a tropical paradise. But before I get into Sweden, I want to get into the Serper. Alright, so today I was editing Rate My Chase. It's going to be the return of the Turtle Battalion. The chase is from April 2018, which I should have messed with a long time ago. And I noticed that I forgot to put one stat in for this dude Intrusion. Because I put his score, but I forgot to say what percent of his score is in Las Venturas, and yeah, Sigma 1, Sigam 1, just to put Los Santos on the screen. But, so I went to the site where you can directly look at a person's player stats. And most of the link is in there. All I gotta do is change the name. So I remove my name and I put Intrusion's name in it and I press enter. Problem is, I pressed enter and for some reason, it's broken. The individual stats are broken. What? So when you type in the name and press enter, all it says is no username provided. But that's not right because I put in a username. So I tried with mine, same thing. I tried with C's because his was on the list somehow. Didn't work. And then I showed Doogie. He put his in, and instead of that, for him, the page would like infinitely load and then turn to a white screen. So I guess it discriminates by how long you have not played, because I'm sure Doogie's not played for a long ass time, so his stats have not been updated for a long ass time, so he broke, or it breaks it further. So I tell you, man.
I'm gonna say that you got a black screen and he got white.
Yes, that is very fitting. Actually, if you want to make it worse, I got a black screen that loaded instantly, and Doogie, his screen took a very long time to load, and then a white screen came up. So yeah, you can't beat me with that snip, at least right now. But yeah, I'm telling you, there are a lot of people now. During the times where people were like, all right, CNR ain't been worked on and all of that, I was like, just sitting back, being like, it's gonna be fine, the server's still up, even though there ain't as many players as it was before, it don't matter, we still up. But when you notice stuff is breaking, that's when you have an issue, because there are internal issues for admins right now that are not getting dealt with, and it is a bit concerning. A lot of things that we can monitor that are broken, so our ability to stalk is not as sufficient as it was before. That's annoying. But now that I see the stat site does not work, there's gonna be a problem. Here's the thing, like, they say if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but when things are broken, that allows more of a possibility for other things to be broken. Like, for example, let's say you've got AIDS. So obviously you don't die from AIDS, but you die from all the other stuff that may come about from you having AIDS. So you can you get a cold, you get pneumonia, you may get cancer, all the things that come from getting AIDS will have a higher chance of destroying you. And this is exactly what's happening with CNR right now, because Crazy Bob is still in Antigua, and there are things that are very, you know, important for the server that are, you know, breaking. And when those break, it gives more of an opportunity for other things to break. And now we're in the realm of the 16th century. And it's not good as I type my password in right here. I gotta type my password. But yes, things are breaking on the server. And I remember a month or two ago we had a conversation on the show, Kesh. What the hell?
Yeah. What was
the
it?
music stuff. What was it? It was expectation. It was like, you know, when things are not as they should be, you should, or some people expect that it should be better. But when you put it in perspective a little bit, like for example, trying to contact Crazy Bob can be as difficult to muster up as trying to ask your boss for a raise. And even if you muster up, you know, the cojones to do so, he is so inaccessible that you never know if he'll ever answer you. Like for example, and I should not be saying this, but for people who remember Shayla, she forgot her password a long time ago. And as far as I know, there's no way for someone to remotely change your password. So she asked me and was like, you know, can you tell Crazy Bob? And I'm like, there really isn't much of a chance that's going to work. You know, either way, even if I get a hold of him, there isn't much of a chance he's going to do it, because I don't think he can do it. So I did it. And obviously nothing. But I didn't update Shayla at all. So, you know, it was kind of weird. Because, you know, all she wanted to do was play with her, you know, amigos, you know what I mean? Shout out to Xpanda, you know, Shayla just wanted to play with you and the rest of her amigos, you know. I could have told her to make a new account, but I figured maybe eventually she'd remember her password. Then about a month ago, I noticed she quit every Discord. She was in Harry's Discord, she was in Little Tank's Discord, and she quit both. And now
You feel bad.
I feel bad, yeah, but now I don't know where she at or how she doing. So that's
You
a bit.
can always ask him to leave.
No, I can't. I cannot. That's not an option either. All the French female players are all gone, but you know that's part of the issue. When everybody's so inaccessible, that turns off everybody.
Yes.
You know, and that is the issue that we have right now.
Even the people that are here get turned off by it. Yet, you know, if we even had a miracle of new people coming in, it would be the same, you know. They notice even more, like, if it's inaccessible or something. Because when you've been around, like, for a while, you understand that things take ages here, you know?
Yes.
But if you're someone new, you will try, like, maybe once or maybe twice and maybe third time, you know? And then you'll be like, fuck this.
Yeah, fuck this shit. Nobody answer me. Server owner, no answer me. Fuck this shit. You know, and there's just some people, you know, obviously I shouldn't be saying this as well, but there are a couple. Okay, there are some people who have tried to contact Crazy Bob to try to fix this bullshit. But, you know, and what's funny is that they're actually expecting a reply. And I'm sitting there like, where have you been? How long have you been here? How long have you been admin here? If you expect him to answer when you expect him to answer, he's not going to answer. So, you know, that's why I told him, whoever it was, that he's going to answer when you least expect it, you know. And thing is, even if he has a mate who is more accessible, that mate is not going to mention that people need him. So you know who the mate is. But yeah, that's the huge problem. And there was something else saying, oh, why keep the server open if there ain't no access to nobody? Well, you should know this by now. I mean, I honestly, obviously not a lot of people have tried to contact Crazy Bob for a lot of snit, but I think there's a build-up quality because, for example, Crazy Bob has never answered my Steam friend request.
Damn, but denied.
Denied or ignored. But the thing is that when I'm sure he's got like 57 of them, when you come on and 57 people are bombarding you with snits, and you may look at IRC once every 46 hours and you see 27 queries. It's like, why would I bother look at one, much less 27? So, he may have like 50 friend requests. Why look at one to see who is not a cocksucker? Especially when you have all of these. Like, it's tough to differentiate. You gotta take time to look through all that crap. So in the end, why bother? I guess,
That is it.
That is dead. I mean, the thing is that this server will be around as long as it'll be, Crazy Bob's already said that the ability to keep this server running is not an issue. So all the cocksuckers that are like, oh, let's go to one server, oh, let's reduce the max player amount, that doesn't do anything. The only thing that does is make it look better optically. That doesn't do anything. Like, I understand that. Like, for example, right now, I understand that 47 out of 125 looks better than 47 out of 200, but it's still 47. So, if Crazy Bob don't give a snit about the cost of what it takes to run the server, then there's no reason to reduce the player amount, and there's no reason to go to one server. So, yes. That's how it be. That's not a solution. All those fags saying that's a solution is not a solution. Alright? The solution is to somehow get more butts in their chairs to play this game. And is that a possibility? I have no idea. I have no idea. So,
totally not.
That's how it is. Speaking of butts, bad segue. But Sweden is on some bullshit, and I forgot to say this last week. But Sweden's on some bullshit. Why? Because I don't know if you heard of a rapper called A$AP Rocky.
Yes.
But there's some RDM going on.
Something about it.
Trump said he was gonna do something about it. I think he's pandering. But A$AP Rocky has been locked up for no reason. He didn't do nothing. I hate the phrase "didn't do nothing." All the people who say "didn't do nothing" are all cocksuckers. But A$AP Rocky he didn't do nothing. All right, and it's funny because you would think that in the era of video evidence, where we can actually see what the fuck's going on in a situation, that counterintuitively worked for A$AP Rocky, because he's in jail in Sweden. No reason. Absolutely no reason. His bodyguards aren't in jail. His entourage is not in jail. He's in jail. And, you look at Sweden, very progressive country. They get made fun of for bringing in refugees. They apparently are very good with women's rights compared to the rest of the world. Yet, they on some bullshit. Because I guess the story is, I saw the video. There are these two Muslim dudes that just would not stop following him and his entourage. And, you know, his bodyguards were trying to be like, you know, we don't want no trouble. It was obvious it didn't look like they wanted any trouble. Because, you know, if you get yourself in trouble internationally, then that's an issue. That's a bigger issue than if you get yourself in trouble in your own country. So, you know, obviously they didn't want any trouble. They were recording the entire thing. You know, they were trying to, you know, turn them away, get them on their own business. And yet these two dudes just kept on going, kept on following them, kept on harassing them. And Snitz makes me wonder why they didn't go to, you know, an inside or whatever. Rashawn, you noob. One of them threw their headphones at the bodyguard. Yeah, exactly. See, even worse. Alright, even worse. So these, you know, ASAP Rocky's entourage ain't do snit. They ain't do snit. And, I watched the video smooth. Alright, I don't know, what else. But also, a fact may also be, is that these two Muslim dudes, alright, apparently, there were a couple of girls that came over and told ASAP Rocky's entourage that that the Muslim dudes were grabbing their asses. And it's like, bro, how are these dudes in jail? Hello? How the fuck is ASAP Rocky in jail? Like, that makes zero sense whatsoever. I guess Sweden is trying to make some example, which makes no sense. Makes no sense whatsoever. You know, they're trying to make no example. They're trying to make some example. Be like, all right, we don't want no hip hop artists around here. All right, wait. One of the Muslim dudes has criminal charges too. All right, good. But ASAP Rocky, regardless of that, should be coming back to America. All right, and I know Donald Trump is like, hey, you know, we do great things for Sweden, blah blah, but you know, he's just pandering. But either way, ASAP Rocky ain't do snit. Yeah, the refugees, yeah. He ain't do snit. Alright, and for him to be there for like a month right now, absolutely no reason. Yeah, I apologize to everybody who heard sweet for like 30 seconds. I don't know what happened there. I'm pretty sure it's not the weather. Yeah. I don't know. So what was it talking about? Yeah, I was saying that ASAP Rocky got locked up for no reason. And, you know, dare I say, Sweden is mad at hip-hop. They're like, we don't want no hip-hop artists here. I'm not even going to say being bitches, I mean, because they didn't do anything, so I don't really know what their motive is, you know. I mean, this so-called progressive country. They got a young black dude locked up for no reason. No reason. So a lot of rep has been taken down for Sweden, for me. I used to defend the country. I ain't defend that piece of shit no more. So whenever Borats, you know, post memes about Sweden, I ain't saying snit no more. Because Sweden go suck a dick. That's what they can do. They can fucking do. But yeah. Were you gonna say something? I forgot completely because of all this.
No, I was talking to you for about a minute, so I don't know if people heard sweet, or they heard me as well. Trying to bring you back to life.
I'm not sure if they heard you saying sweet too, or it was just me saying sweet. Just blame the radio, you know, the radio. Like I said before, when things on this server break, it makes it more prone for other stuff to break too, and that's what's happening, you know. But the radio has been breaking for a long time, so that's just how it be. Just how it be, guys, you know. So that's how it be. Oh, also, the forum. Speaking of breaking, the forum's also broken, kind of, for people as well. You know, it's the thing when the forums have not been updated in the past 7 years. That can do that, you know. Apparently, before on the PSA CNR News, I said that if you log off the forum and log back on, you're gonna get banned. It's probably not accurate. It's probably regional or something. I have no idea. But people have been stupid when it has come to this. You know, I don't know if I'm being an asshole or not, but people have kind of been stupid with this. Like, for example, shout out to Police. So Police has said that he got caught
I
in
don't
this
know
bullshit.
why I find it funny that you talk about stupid and police in the one word. I don't know, it's pretty funny to me.
Well, he shouldn't have named himself Police because he's pretty odd. But, you know, I told him that there's a bug with the forum, and, you know, there are people who are banned randomly. Not intentionally, but, you know, it's something wrong with some bug. And he was like, you know, is it an IP thing? Well, no, because if it was... Actually, it could be. But if it was really as simple as an IP thing, I could, like, unban the IP, but your IP's not banned. So then he said, okay, so if I can't get on, can you activate another account for me?
Ooh.
And I'm like, how's that going to help? If you are banned on your account, if you're caught in a ban on your account, which is possibly a regional thing, how would getting a new account work?
Yeah, he's still from the same region.
Exactly.
Unless he's using VPN or something like that.
Yeah, so that I understand. He did post a complaint the other day, so yeah, he somehow found a way. And then Corky, shout out to Corky. You know, he was the first one that gave me attention to this, and he was like, because I'm not, you know, because what's funny is that on my desktop, I'm not banned, but on my laptop, one second, on my laptop, wait, let me just log into it, let me see. Yeah, on my desk, what the fuck? Oh god. I disconnected, I don't know if... Let me just keep talking as if we're still on. But on my desktop, I am not banned. But on my laptop, I am banned. Okay, well, this is fucking... Yeah, this is probably the fucking, rain. Because I just timed out. I just timed out, and it wouldn't let me back in, so I have to test this again to see if it's working. I tell you, the theme for this show is everything is breaking. And right now, everything is breaking. Like, the server is broken, the connectivity to the server of this radio bullshit is broken. The forums are broken, everything's broken. Like, the only thing that needs to break now is my dick. So, you know, that's the thing. That's the problem. Alright, so hold on, we just log in here. And it's on purpose that there's sound in the background. It's a countermeasure to make sure that I'm not talking to myself like an idiot. Or just talking to Kesh like an idiot. Oh, I'm very laggy. Yes, like always. Okay, one more test here.
CNR Radio.
Okay, good. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. We're on. We're still on. What was it talking about? Forum? Something. Oh yeah, Corky. Yeah, Corky was like, okay. First of all, I said I'm banned on my laptop, but not banned on my desktop, which makes 0 sense because it's the same IP. Or wait, it's a different connection though. Anyway, yeah, same IP. So Corky was like, so Rashawn, can you log off the forum to test? And I'm like, why would I log off the forum if there's a possibility that I can fix this? Now, obviously, I didn't fix it, and I couldn't fix it, but the thought that he would even have to even have me log off is pretty stupid, you know. And other guy is Poetic NB, Poetic NXta. He, out of the blue, out of nowhere, was like, "Hey, Rashawn, I forgot my password to the forums, so can you change it for me?" So yeah, I did it, and I also told him that the forums are bugged anyway. So even if I do this for you, you may not be able to get in anyway. So I changed it. He knew I changed it and all that. A few days later, he's like, I'm kinda still banned." Oh no shit, I just told you that. I just fucking told you the forums are bugged. So, you know, people on this server, I tell you, the brains are shrinking, you know. It's as if, you know, people are going into tanning beds, and the tanning beds are, you know, concentrated on someone's head. It really makes no sense right now. I really don't know. I really don't know. So, people on some dumb snip. But yeah, everything's broken on this server. Everything's looking broken on this server. And,
how much longer you give it?
I'll give it till 2021 right now. Like, I think that's what I said before. I think 2021 is when this may be the twilight of the server.
How do you think it's gonna happen? Like, is he gonna put like official statement out that next month servers are gonna go down after 20, I don't know, 55 years of server? Or it's just gonna be like you're gonna be playing with dudes? I don't know, it's gonna be like Easter update, you know? I'm gonna be chasing the freaking egg or a pumpkin, and then I see it and I'll be like running towards it, and it's just gonna cut.
Well, that's if we even get an Easter update. Wasn't there an update that was skipped last year? Was it Halloween or Easter? Or both?
I think it was Easter and Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I know Easter for sure was skipped.
Yeah, and Valentine's Day means nothing anymore because there's no love.
Well, the thing is Crazy Bob already got a Valentine, so why he need to spread Valentine's Day to nobody else? You know what I mean? That's just how it be.
In Antigua?
Antigua, yeah. He's spreading the seed in Antigua, so you know that's how it be, you know. But yeah, he has to announce something, you know. But all I'm trying to do is hopefully I get to finish Rate My Chase's series before something breaks. Because if something breaks and the server breaks for weeks, then there's a real issue I have. Real issue.
I have a real life proposition for you, even like a financial suggestion.
What would that be?
1 month before the server goes down, you sell your admin status for like $100.
What's funny?
There is shit anymore.
What's funny?
Know, make some money on the dying game.
Yeah, you might as well. What was funny is I remember there was one night, Backfire and World were talking about, you know, Backfire was like, hey Rashawn, what value would you put on your CNR account? And I was like, I cited that the 2080 Supers are coming out soon, so, you know, I could, you know, sell it for $700 and, you know, we'll be in it. And then, you know, Board was like, done. So, yeah. I'm sure my account is worth a lot more than that, though. You know, it's older than most people on the server were born, have been alive.
Who gives a shit about that? The younger, the better.
Nah.
It has no value. Like, regulars have no value on server compared to anyone.
Nah, the ultra old accounts have a lot of value. Okay? A lot of value.
Who are ultra old accounts? Like, who are those that still play? You? Who else? Everything?
Well, Vega started in like 2010, so he's not ultra old. I think ultra old is like 2009 and before, or 2008 and before.
Okay, so who would that be?
C. Let's
Lord.
see. C. I think Backfire. Can't Swallow. Myth.
Myth doesn't play though.
Oh, he doesn't play yet. Yeah, they have to still play. But yeah, there are many. There are many.
Exactly. See, now I just like made the value of your account go even higher.
So there you go. You know, 3 letters C. Very easy.
So you can drop me 20% when you sell.
Who, me or C?
Oh, you.
It depends. Depends how much I get for it. Smooth said, ask Typhoon what my account is valued at. Yeah, and Typhoon's a fucking cocksucker, you know. He's got 5 accounts, he cheats in every one. He gets zeroed, he's got some kind of offshore account in fucking the Cayman Islands, and he transfers money. That guy's a fucking cocksucker, he really is. You know, if I get my hands on that dude, he'll get his neck ringed out, because he sounds like a cocksucker. He's a cocksucker. You know, something wrong. with Typhoon, and people from England will tell you that. Something wrong. There was something I was going to say that I completely forgot. I don't remember if it had to do with anything. Oh, okay. So Kesh, this dude that I work with, he was talking about getting a new PC and SNIT, and he's not Lucas, obviously. He's not an idiot. But last week he was talking. Last week he was talking about getting a 7700K, and I'm like, bro, you know, for not much more, you can get something better. You know what I mean? And he knows all about the review guys and all that, and he made a better decision. And I'll preface this by saying that you know, I'll preface this by saying that I'm not really sure to say this. There's one thing that is not good, and it's imposing somebody's you know, preference on somebody else. Like, for example, I remember one time that, and I apologize for this, by the way, because I shouldn't have done it. I told you that you shouldn't get the CPU you got, or, you know, previously. And I shouldn't have done that because, you know, our use cases are very different. And the fact that I forced you,
yeah,
kinda.
I don't stream myself every night on bonga cams.
Yeah, you don't stream, period, anyway. But the fact that I forced you to get a 900K is not good. I apologize for that. So, you know, this dude, he told me yesterday he got a 9700K, and I'm like, nice bro, nice dude, you know, because he was gonna get a 7700K, and I was like, bro, getting the Century, man, for not much more. You can get a 87 or 9700K, you know, and he did. And,
why didn't he get AMD? They're pretty good now. 390, 30 or whatever, pretty good. I think I would get that. I wouldn't play CS maybe, or probably even like with CS these days. It's good.
I don't know. You know, I guess because he was more familiar with Intel. Like sometimes he joke around, and you know, he'd be like Intel, and I'm like AMD. You know, so we rep our sides, and you know, we joke about it with each other. But I don't know why. I'm not sure why. Because I mean, if you want the best of the best, you know where to go. And it's still this. I mean, the new Ryzen is great, and it's much better. But it still isn't.
Yes.
It still isn't like the raw best of the best is still Intel SNIT.
Yeah, but
so,
not
by
obvious,
far.
but, I mean,
Not by far. Yeah.
not by far, but it's still like, I think AMD has actually gotten better. Like the newest ones. I think when I was buying mine, like it did, like 2700X didn't really convince me that much. You know, it's good, but it's good, but I don't know if I would, you know, get it, because still I'm playing a lot of CS:GO. But I think the new ones are pretty damn good. They're probably, even in CS:GO, that's badly optimized. I don't think it makes that much difference anymore.
Well, I'll tell you right now, the new ones make the 2700X look like SNIT.
Yeah.
Makes it look like SNIT. I don't got no remorse though, because, you know, at the time.
Yeah, because I mean, you can't always like wait for the better things, you know. Of course, like if you look at it, you got already like a year and a bit worth of use out of it, right? So you can't just like sit and wait and wait and wait. Like it makes no sense.
Yeah, exactly, because the 900K came out. Let me see. I'm trying to search this SNIT. When did it come out? I'm pretty sure when I was building my SNIT, it hadn't come out yet. So I wasn't gonna get an 8700K, but the new Ryzen SNIT makes the 2700X look like a baby. That's for damn sure. Makes it look like a baby. But yeah, you know, I remember Vega last night. He was talking about his possibilities And he was like, well, I might get a nice 100K. And I'm like, well, you know, it's great. That's great. I'm not going to criticize no more. You know, it depends on what you're doing. And, you know, it's a great middle ground and all that. So, GG. GG for that. So, GG for him. GG for the dude at work. GG for everybody. Only GG is not for Lucas. Very simple. Not for Lucas.
Maybe he should have waited.
Yeah, that's what everybody said, that he should have waited. But, you know, the thing is, the earlier that you can get something and flaunt it is the better for some people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I really think he made like extra rush decision, you know, and it's just like retarded decision.
It was a very dumb decision. Speaking of dumb decisions, another segue. I think this, I don't know what else to talk about, but the GTA 5 update came out, and I understand that a lot of people on this server, you know, they still got old SNIT, so they ain't playing GTA 5, but the new update, the online update came out. Lots of casinos and gambling. And of course, the entire world is not on the same page as other countries when it comes to gambling. So apparently, the update is blocked in some countries. That is dead. I don't know how that works. I guess.
Oh, no, I bought casino already. I was sad. I thought I would get some strippers with it.
no strippers in the casino.
Yeah, and there's missions, and I can't do them because you need at least 2 people to do them, and I have no friends. and like some of them are apparently pretty hard, the last one or something, so you need like more than 2 people, and I don't know what to do it with.
Ripping people. Well, you know, Kesh, I may not have great CSGO skills, but my shooting skills in GTA 5 are bar none, second to none. Like, you've seen my video with the adversary mode, remember that? The adversary mode, I was killing everybody, headshots for days, alright, so remember that. But yeah, I played it for about 20 minutes. I went on a slot machine for like 20 minutes, so, you know.
It's true.
I don't know. Did I what?
Well, did you win any money?
I think I won a little bit. I don't remember. I spun the wheel once, but I don't know what it landed on. I forgot. And I did the slot machine once, and I think I won something. Rafadinho has a video on the forums of him winning like 2.5 million coins or something from one slot. And of course, yeah, it's Rafadinho. The guy knows he likes to gamble. He's a card player, so GG for
Do
that.
you gamble in Sam?
Do I gamble in where now?
In Sam.
In Samp?
Yeah.
Well, back when they were added, everyone did. The problem is that it's the same simple slot machines, the same simple video poker, the same simple blackjack. Crazy Bob. Now, C made a great suggestion a few years ago. Crazy Bob has to add Texas Hold'em. It's possible to do that somewhere, somehow. But Crazy Bob has to add Texas Hold'em. Please add Texas Hold'em. I understand he's in Antigua and the server is broken. But if he adds Texas Hold'em, I'll play 24/7. Problem is, there are a lot of people who don't play the game. The problem is that there aren't a lot of people who really play Texas Hold'em that well. They do dumb shit. Like they do stuff that normal people don't do. It's kind of stupid. And when they do that, they still win for some reason. So, you know, but yeah, if they, and what's funny is that in GTA Online, they didn't even add Texas Hold'em. What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with people? Like, can't you add Texas Hold'em? Like, it'll be so good. Like, you have cash already in the game. You can, you know, buy in whatever. You know, use your own cash as chips. Have 4 or 5 people at a table and all play Texas Hold'em. Like, what is so difficult? They have Texas Hold'em in Red Dead. So why the fuck isn't it in? Yeah.
You played it ever?
No, I don't have a console. I saw gameplay, but they have Texas Hold'em in Red Dead. In the first one, I think. So why the fuck isn't it in GTA Online? Like, honestly, dude. Seriously, you know, Rockstar, you gotta get your snits together, man. Everybody has to get their snits together. But yeah, the theme of this show was getting your snit together, and I think that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for the Punkery show. See you next week and all that. Hopefully it
won't be dead. Shit will get.
Hopefully it won't be dead. Hopefully it doesn't rain during the show again. Hopefully you don't hear.
Is it still raining
again?
Is it still raining?
It's raining a little bit. Yeah, it's still raining a little bit, but it's a lot cooler now, so it's a lot more comfortable. I'm sweating like snit right now, but it's a lot cooler. So
it was raining here as well today. Not that much.
Well, good.
I kind of don't like it when it rains just a little bit, because I feel like when it's
makes
really
it worse.
hot,
Yeah, it does make it worse.
It just like rains a bit and then it starts to like evaporate or something, and it makes it like super humid, hot. I don't know.
Makes
like
it
if
way
it rains,
worse,
it should rain proper at least, you know. Feels like.
If it rains, then it pours. All right, just like that middle-aged woman with the Qatari dude. Pours. She's.
That lady, it's really bored. Like, how would you react if a girl presented you with Sex for Dummies?
Oof, I mean, I would feel very insecure, but I would read it. You know?
You would read it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'll be real. You know, you know, as Kesh called me vanilla last week. Sure. You know, so you know, the thing is, did I lose my hell house? Yes, I did. Oh, okay. But yeah, you know, vanilla, sure. You know, but the way that you learn snit is by reading, listening, and doing. I can do 2 of those, but the third one's pretty difficult to do. So, yeah. But anyway, that's the story of my life. But yeah, that'll do it for the Punkery show. Mug Christie is just trying to break into my house. So we'll see you next week.
What else do you expect from Romania?
Yeah, nothing. We'll see you next week for Kesh. This is Vishon. We'll see you next time on the Punkery show. That is...
Data.